Yeet! What up, Bobby?
Get out of my ring, brother.
Travis Scott's in the ring right now. Oh,
Get out of the ring. What
If you don't
what do you
get
think you're doing?
If you don't get your useless ass out this ring.
One of the most important moments in wrestling history, and Travis Scott is just in the background for it.
Drinking pride.
It's just.
This is the greatest night ever.
It's crazy.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's a perfect pose. Perfect pose.
The ending shot?
Yeah.
Dude, that's so fucking fire. That's what I say. You're so back, baby.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is, Wade. We saw it. We called this. Alright, we here, y'all. Happy EC Day. Hola!
Anything exciting happened at the show today, folks? Anything big happened today?
Welcome back to another riveting wrestling extravaganza. That's crazy, bro. I know it's not just Bobby. Huh? Alright, hold on, my guy.
Let me double check again, man. I'll message someone and get it taken care of.
What's up, Johnny?
I thought I told someone to do it yesterday.
What's up, Bobby? Oh, we'll look into 1893 for you, bro. Just me, oops. Yeah, redirect Travis. He doesn't know his cues. He doesn't know what he's doing out here. All right, let's get this started, man. Let's get this started. Happy EC Day, everybody. If you'd like to come in for conversation and talk about it, we can. I think we should. I think it's worth it. I think it'll be time well spent while we open up packs of cards and see our favorite superstars on them. Discuss the haps, what happened with them. Talk about the main event. What's up, Brian? What's up, Jose? Seth, if you've been following us here, we called the Hill Run. He has to have it on the way out, bro. He has to have it on the way out. I still want Homelander Cody. We probably won't ever get Homelander Cody, so I'll take that L. But outside of that, riveting. Time to Bray Wyatt. Happy EC Day, Simo. What's up, Jumpstart? Oh yeah, best for business, bro. It's right. I mean, and it's perfect. It's perfect. It is the only way we would have received John Cena as a heel. He couldn't come out and just say something disparaging. We haven't seen this side of it. It's the same way with This is literally the same thing we had with The Rock last year. It took The Rock to go completely over the edge with it, completely over the top with his heel stuff, with the final boss stuff, for none of us to really accept, not cheer him, literally lean into the boos. This is what they had to do with John Cena. Executed very, very well. Got Liv Morgan on request. We got Raquel Rodriguez on request. Yeah, man. Bray Wyatt's on the request. We got y'all. Tyler Bate, Javon Evans, Slammy of Mr. Best for Business, John Cena. Man, What did you guys think about the overall show? Lita, Hall of Fame auto. That's fire. Mark Coffey on the pink. Another John Cena. Bianca Belair. Congratulations to you. What's up, Kaylee? If Punk doesn't win Money in the Bank, you riot. You're going to be a one-man riot. Cruz del Toro. Ludwig Kaiser on the purple. There's Rhea Ripley on a Paradigm. Yeah, it was a great show. Matches were really well done. This young man had a very good match last night on Friday Night SmackDown. 100 out of 150. Nice little homage to Eduardo Guerrero. But this is Carmelo Hayes on the auto. Montez Ford. They've just rejuvenated Cody's whole run. He could still go crazy. Dante Chin, Kamani Jordan. In fact, he can go crazy immediately after this. So we might not be out of the woods for Homelander Cody. Stacy Keibler. Nikki Cross, 19 out of 25 on the orange. Bruno. Nice Wesley and Ilya Dragunov. Thought it was going to be Alexa, not Bianca. Owens and yeah, that was a good match. Very good match. Nothing yet, Benjamin. Just a Carmelo Hayes auto, 150. Nah, once Naomi went out, I didn't expect anybody to replace her. It was pretty evident. I also think that there's layers to that too. Myself and Diamond Hands are speculating. I mean, we kind of had a feeling Naomi has something to do with it, but I still think we're gonna get heel Jade even after this. And well, are we in agreement that Bianca put a lot of stake on it?
Well, I think the two ways to do it is that it is Bianca and Naomi behind it, and Jade's face and they're both heel, or it's Jade turning heel because you just thought you could replace me. I'm hurt, I'm injured, so you just replaced me with Naomi. I'm not still. Like, you took all my success, like you took all that stuff and make it that thing and make it like a jealousy thing. But I'd rather
Charlotte Flair 81 out of 99.
And then hide again.
Okay, I was kind of looking at this young lady, perhaps this starting Bianca Hill run. I was thinking that Jade took out Naomi and Bianca kind of hammed it up for the purpose of that team turning heel and Rhea having a heel versus a babyface versus heel rivalry for Mania. Mr. Stone, 84 out of 199. Huh?
Face Rhea versus heel Bianca.
Yes.
I like that.
A face Rhea versus a heel Bianca with Jade Cargill in tow.
Oh.
Yeah. Bianca hamming it up for the sake of, we can't believe this, 2 out of 150 Mick Foley. Like, the whole thing being a setup to eliminate Naomi.
Oh my God.
Since she was on the side of Bailey. You know I don't really rock with her like that. Mm-hmm. Seth freaking Rollins on the Slammy, 19 out of 50. Gold Gang. Alexa did good. We're probably going to see Bliss and Liv. Like, yeah, let's do that. Let's speculate on what stories we get going forward. I think we kind of know what's going to happen with this gentleman. He's going to WrestleMania. I mean, I think it still gives them time to kind of get Jade caught up, but she can be in with another major player in Rhea. You get to kind of test the waters with that a little bit. You get a heel run from Bianca, a heel run from Jade, because I think she's way better as a heel than she is as a babyface. And to be the type of heel that they're going to allow her to be in terms of just being absolutely dominant like that, like physically dominant like that, I think it plays better for where she's going to ultimately end up. My opinion. We'll see where it goes. Roxanne Perez is for real. I think the booking of her just being crafty, smart, technically sound, like we saw the little reversal series she had with Bianca early on, kind of speaks to that. That's how they're going to push her as a legitimate threat, because she's extremely undersized by comparison. But she'll just be crafty, and she'll be your Rey Mysterio during Rey's prime WWE run. She'll be that in terms of how she's effective in the ring. They'll get out of her what they couldn't get out of Lena Vega and the other smaller girls. So they got something there. Jimmy Uso, Zoe Stark, a paradigm of Obafemi, 68 out of 99. You see what he does with Moose when they have their match. That should be good. Dragon Lee. Randy Orton, welcome back, 78 out of 150. Time is now. Jonathan Cena, time is indeed now. Drew McIntyre continues to get in his own way, 15 out of 175. You need Bianca cards. She kind of smoked the, no, that was Jade that smoked the 3 count yesterday. But we got you, fam. We got Huskus. Ava, 32 out of 199. Shifting gears with Triple H. Definitely shifted some gears tonight. Pause if necessary. Andrade, Wendy Cho, Paradigm, and Trick Williams. Kairi Sane, who's still on the shelf. Oh, nice little helix of the gentleman who was in a starring role today, Mr. Kevin Owens. Great match he had. Kairi Sane. So Aruka, 23 out of 2, 9er. Rhea Ripley, Bronco, and Joseph Coffey. You have Carmella in this. Carmella low-key gets hits. So I wouldn't just rule that out. So match of the night, we're saying Owens and Zayn with the Randolph return. What do we think about the Stratified team versus Nia and Candice LeRae? I know that was our concession line match. You know, go get your snacks. The question is, does Cena win the belt? Yeah. Yeah, he gets 17. It's best for business. That's the run. That's the run. That's the hill run. That's the point. He gets the belt. Now, does he get it at Mania? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I think it makes sense that he does. But if we're looking at how they orchestrated everything last year with The Rock, and he gets to call the shots and all that stuff, yeah, he gets the belt. He gets the belt. It's a foregone conclusion. It should probably be presented that way. I actually just respect it more if it's presented that way. Like, you guys already kind of know this is going to happen. We'll put every roadblock in Cody's path to keep him from leaving with that belt. Oh, no. This Kevin and Sammy thing, like I said, Sammy's going to lose every one of these matches until he finally overcomes him at the end. And that's going to lead into Sammy's, storyline championship run. Main event, autograph refractor parallel of Randall Keith Orton. Look at the timing on that one. Welcome back, Randy. Trish looks slow. How old is Trish now? Trish is near 50, maybe. How old is Trish? Do we know? Miz and Maurice on the family tree. Yeah, you're not going to see Kevin and Sammy reunite. Maybe ever, but this little thing they got going on is going to keep going. I can almost guarantee you a 49. Okay, I thought so. Sammy's going to come back. You know, you hurt me, but you didn't destroy me. You didn't put me in the ground. He'll Dakota Kai on the pink. Kevin Nash, 36 out of 199. Slam your R-Truth. Randy Orton returning allows them to put Sammy on the show for a couple weeks while Kevin and Randy go at it and figure their thing out. Shinsuke Nakamura, 120 out of 150 on the auto. There's Carmella on the pink. Shawn Spears. Paradigm of Sol Ruka. Randy coming back. They can run that story for a little bit. Give Sammy time to recover. You know, then he eventually comes back and they continue this rivalry into the next PLE. And the next, and the next, and the next. Until we finally have whatever their culmination match is going to be. That's the one where Sammy finally overcomes Kevin and wins. And that catapults him into his Daniel Bryan, Kofi Kingston championship run finally. You want Riddle and Randy? Yeah. There was potential there. I know everybody's waiting on Randy to turn, but I thought that there was potential for Riddle to turn heel and run like a modern day crazy Bob Backlund type of angle. Since that's probably the only way we take a heel stoner. Yeah, Roxanne's good. Extremely talented, 23 years old. You know, still extremely young. So they have a lot of time to kind of build and mold her into the Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart type of wrestler on the ladies' side. But it's got to be RKO versus KO at Mania. We'll probably see him at the next PLE. I don't think it'll be Mania. Jacob Fatu, Bianca Belair, Zoe Stark, 26 out of 199. Time is now to John Cena. Rock PC says he's a long gamer. Yeah, Cena. Yeah, I don't think Cena gets to that many. There's a possibility that he won't, Angelo Dawkins, but I wouldn't be surprised if he does, and the rest of the year is spent getting the belt from the corporation, so to speak. 103 out of 150, Shawn Spears. Diamond Dallas Page on the Hall of Fame. Trish Stratus, 18 out of 99. I mean, shout out to Trish for the hometown run. Gunther, 2 out of 150. Now, question, was there another match they could have put in place of that tag match to fill that spot? AJ Styles on Paradigm. Or was that more to just try to get Tiffany's babyface pushed back in line? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I thought you meant next. You thought you meant next Mania. You mean this Mania? There's a possibility. There's a shot. Hey, Brian. What kind of show do you think we're running here, pal? What kind of show do you think we're running here, sir? Let's relax. Let's relax with the. We're having a wrestling conversation, my friend. Cody is a boring champion. It's going to be Cena Cream, a bigger brother.
man.
That's crazy.
I do love
all the positives.
Yeah.
Did the drop that last line.
You know, I love the self-awareness. You know, I think more people can take a hint off that.
That's crazy. We got another redemption coming up.
Gross.
Huh?
Not red.
No, it's orange. It's orange.
Is that RKO on the hips already?
Yeah. On the helix. Yeah.
Perfect.
Our champion. Due to receive Topps Chrome Auto Base Variation.
Oh, yeah.
Gold Gang of 1 Cora Jade.
Nice.
All right. None's too shabby. Soon to be TNA star, Cora Jade.
She would have been great with the beautiful people back in the day.
Yeah.
She would have been a great beautiful people member.
Yeah, she would have been. How long? I've heard speculation is. I don't know if you said it, but do you feel like a buyout is coming at some point? Or are they just gonna?
I have not brought that up.
Okay. Do you feel like that's a possibility?
Maybe.
JD McDonough, Katana Chance. Do you think that's a good idea? Like if we
No,
buy out TNA, combine the
For
two.
TNA, obviously, I mean,
Damian
want to make
Priest.
money and whoever
Still
owns
Cage
them.
at Grayson Waller, 6 out of 37.
But no, I mean they've already got the Evolve. You know, they got their Evolve and their
Kid
WWE
Wilson, Kevin
ID
Carter.
or whatever it's called. Like,
Shifting gears with Triple H.
I just want TNA to exist in its own space.
Fair enough. EO Sky on the auto.
I am hoping she makes it to Mania. Triple threat with her, Bianca.
It looks like it might go that way.
I hope there's some shenanigans on Monday night for Rhea and Io, and I want those 20 minutes killing it.
Ooh, there's our 1-on-1.
Ooh.
If what I'm saying about Jade and Bianca,
That's not an insert, is it?
I believe so. If what I'm saying about Jade and Bianca is wrong, then a triple
call my
threat is what I
shot.
want. All right, what's your shot? Everybody, call your shot now.
The camera can't see me, obviously.
Nope. Really?
I'm gonna call my shot because you've
Really?
already pulled one of those.
Really?
Why not get another? Would there not be a perfect time to get a
That
nice?
would be. You
I'm
said
sure.
Cody's draw stops after his music. His interest is top notch. Everything after that isn't. It's wild.
His 3 WrestleMania matches since he's come back has been actually it's 4, right? It's the return versus Seth,
Yeah.
the first Roman match,
Yeah.
the tag match with Seth
Tag match,
versus
yep.
Roman Reigns and The Rock, and then Roman Cody 2. And his 5th WrestleMania match that's coming back will be against John Cena for the title.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think a person who doesn't draw gets those matches.
Cody's people. I mean, people don't like his title run for whatever reason. I think Cody's been really good, but we'll see.
Brian's got my guess actually.
Noam Dar on the color match.
Thank you for your service.
He's they didn't put
I don't think I got it.
no.
I think
No,
it's
that's throwback.
old. It's old.
That's old
It's good
school.
one of your guys.
If this is Brutus the Barber Beefcake, I swear I will flip all of this. I'm gonna talk to Brutus like Cody talked to The Rock tonight. If this is Brutus the Barber Beefcake, oh, I'm gonna be so angry.
The hairline.
Let's see what the hairline looks like. Oh, it's a baldy. Is that Shiki?
I'm hoping it's Bruno. That'd be kind of cool.
Is that? No, that's George. That's Jorge. No?
Maybe.
No, that might be a superstar.
Let's find out.
Uno!
All
Superstar
right, that's
Billy
cool.
Graham.
That's cool.
1 of 1.
That's pretty fire.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at
Of all the
that.
ones it could have been,
I'm not mad at that.
that is not bad.
I'm not mad at that. Superstar Billy Graham.
Kind of one of the OG goats.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
R.I.P. The original Hogan.
Original Hogan.
Without the shenanigans.
He stole
Superstar.
his shtick.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad
That's
at
cool.
the superstar.
We'll
take that.
That's a historical.
We'll take that.
That's a historical one.
We'll go with that one. I'm cool with that. Superstar William.
Yes.
William. He's an adult. He's William Graham. You're not doing the Billy thing. Say the Billy from Mr. Ass. Oh, you didn't know. The Rock's about to bury your ass.
Yeah, this Christian Cage one right there.
That was fire. was fire. That whole segment was well played. Front door on some of it was well played. Y'all thought we wasn't gonna get healed. See, man. You remember when he had hair? Damn, Simo. Telling on yourself. CM Punk, Maxine Dupree, Trish Stratus. So about the EC, I think they did a really good job of making sense of the eliminations. There's Kane, Braun Strowman, 151 out of 249. Time is now. John Cena and Randy Orton. I just want to be a part of something, bro. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Paradigm of Ilya Dragunov dropping that H-bomb. Get well soon, sir. Oh, we got a block. And that one's to 10. Who is it? Now that hairline is one of a tag team type hairline. Montez Ford, 4 out of 10. That's fire. Nice little black border there. Not mad at that. Looked like he added some mass since they've been gone. Looked like he put on a little weight.
I mean, bro, it's hard to put on more muscle when you're already 0% body fat.
Yeah.
That dude's built like a fucking Greek god.
Nikki Cross, Chelsea Green, but you see like a huge size disparity between them and the rest of the tag teams in that
he's
little.
Just lean and lanky.
Yeah.
Like, he's just but he just.
It works, bro. It works.
Cut.
Devon Dudley, Julius Creed, 19 out of 199.
He got 24 pack. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. That dynamic works really well for them.
I know you don't like.
They're the powerhouse.
Like,
He's getting better.
I like that they are unique. Like there's no two guys on that roster that look like them.
That's true.
Team. Like I think that's cool.
Yeah. I'm over it. I'm gonna stop with my Angelo Dawkins hate.
That segment where all the tag teams were like killing each other on Friday.
Yeah.
And it starts with D'Angelo Dawkins like wand darting someone into the ring post.
Yeah.
That's great. But the camera wasn't even on him when he did it. He just did that just to do it. That's taste. Like that's what I'm talking about.
Evil powerhouse Angelo Dawkins is way more acceptable than like you know what it is, bro. What made it bad for me was the red cup, the dancing, the updated crime time type. I just wasn't feeling it, bro, and it didn't work for Angelo's 5th character change for it to do that. They kept the music. They came out on business as a heel tag team. Montez ain't funny man no more. You know what I'm saying? Like I like this. I like this presentation way more. So if what I think is the case, or what I'm hoping is the case with Bianca being behind Jade's attack on Naomi and those two going heel together, if we can make that a faction,
that'd be sick.
If we can make that, if we take had her business over here, it did this, we let that go, but we can kind of run it back with a new our version of it. I don't know, fam. I don't see why. I don't see how it doesn't work. I get my power couple. Anywho, I mean they're all on SmackDown, so we'll see. All right, our third redemption of the evening. Wait. That the Billy Graham is yours? That's what I'm talking about, Tim. That's what I'm talking about, Tim.
Congrats, man.
That's what I'm talking about. Keep it in, fam. We like when the regs get their hits. Base variation card, black parallel. This is of Mr. Alan Jones.
Go.
AJ Styles on the black redemption.
All my guys are getting.
That's to the 10 ball.
I gotta start getting my guys.
That's to the 10 ball right there. That's fire. Welcome back, AJ. That Braun Breaker showdown is going to be exquisite. Trick Williams,
I know
Mick Foley shifting gears.
Matches at Mania, but
a lot of what?
A lot of multi-man matches.
Yeah, have to.
You know,
Braun Strowman,
AJ, Penta, Ludwig, Sheamus, and whoever else.
Bam, 116 out of 150.
Would be awesome. I'm fine with like the mid card title being like multi-man matches at Mania. Just get everybody on the
Adriana Rizzo,
just kill each other.
Dexter Lumis, 97 out of 150. If Kaiser's I want Kaiser at Mania.
I want
he
Kaiser
needs to be
win
at
that
Mania.
match. He should sneak in and win.
I agree wholeheartedly. Asuka 111 out of 175. I was happy to see him win Monday because I didn't expect that.
I think we're getting on that train finally.
Of course. 16 out of 50. Frumpy face. Greg the Hammer Valentine on the auto. Bailey. I mean, I prefer that over Brutus. So I just think it's hilarious that he was like the answer to Ric Flair prior to Ric Flair signing. It's like, I don't know. Greg the Hammer Valentine on the gold game to 50. Shout out to our guy Tim. Congratulations to you, sir. That's fire, bro. It does. It does. It feels like it belongs, you know? Like this is wholesome. This is how it should be. You want a super, it should go this way. Got a helix out the way. Let's see. That one. Actually, one more. Doing a little housekeeping. There.
Nice tie wrap.
There. All right, we're good now. All right, brainstorm. What are our storylines going forward? Clearly, we got to know why Jade did what she did. What's first for Roxanne Perez? Do we continue the rivalry with her and Bailey? Bring it up from NXT over to the main roster. It looks like Liv and Alexa in some capacity. Bianca, Naomi, and Jade, we'll figure that out. Rhea and Io are going to have their thing, obviously. That'll be Monday. But I agree with Diamond Hands that if that lines up to be a triple threat at Mania, I'm cool with that as well. Let's see. Randy and Kevin is a thing, will be a thing. I think Logan and Punk, to some extent, is going to be a thing. Punk and Rollins is Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels at this point.
Do you think
it's consistently going to be there? So that's Punk always
in. Cash in his favor and add himself to that main event match. Do you think it'll be a triple threat?
I don't know if he can, bro. Like if he does, Jay Cargill, Oro Mensah, 36 out of 99.
TNA superstar Oro Mensah.
Really?
He was on the other day, yeah.
Nice. I don't know how he does, bro. JC Jane. I think that favors next year. John Cena. Gold Gang, Captain Lou Albano, 9 out of 50. I only say that because, like, how do you plug him into what the scenario is right now? Riley Osborne, 181 to 199.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he's healthy enough, God fucking forbid, knock on wood, he stays
Tony
healthy.
D'Angelo, Joaquin Wild,
double duty.
Tonga, and
have a night 1 match and then insert himself into the main event night 2.
Lola Vice, Nikki Cross, 19 out of 249. I guess where my Gunther on the Paradigm, where my issue with that comes in the play is the sensibility or the logic behind, like, who, if Rock is final boss, right? If Rock is modern day Vince, which is essentially what we're going with, updated Vince, basically. If Rock is that, who the hell does Heyman know with enough pull to get Punk inserted into this match? Because the favor is from Heyman.
Yeah.
Like, who the hell does Paul know that can make that happen? That can get Punk put into what the ultimate game plan is, and that's to get the belt off Cody and punish him for not joining up. We're going to put the belt back on Cena. Rock's going to have his corporate champion. Unless Punk is volunteering to become that. And if that's the case, then that would have been in play tonight.
Yeah.
So who does Punk know, or who does Heyman know, that can insert him into that match? Like logically.
I think it's going to be Punk and Rollins, and then Cena and Cody.
Yeah. I'm thinking he cashes in some other time. He wants his WrestleMania moment, but this year is not going to be the case. I think he cashes it in for next. He's got the Seth issue. He's got the Drew issue.
This makes Punk Rollins the main event of my life. Which means this has been a blood feud that's been kind of slowly building for the last pretty much a year and a half. Since before last year's Rumble. So
would that count though? Would that count the same?
Yeah, it's a main event.
So we view it that way though? Like, it's a main event, but is it the main event? Like, yeah, does that matter?
The last match of night 1. And then night 2 would be Cody and Cena.
Okay. And it was okay. I don't know if we still view it that way. That's what I was asking. If it does, then cool. Let me see. Another redemption. Gold Gang. Sami Zayn. Look at the timing. Look at the timing, bro. Look at the timing. This has been a fantastic series of cards. Luke Gallows, Uncle Howdy, Undertaker.
You think Trips gets involved in this story sometime soon?
No.
As Cody's backer, like it's Cody and Triple H versus Rock and Cena.
I hope not. I don't need to see that.
I think that's like an idea. Like Triple H comes out for an actual promo.
Berto, Dante Chen, Paradigm, and Randy Orton. If Trips was already doing if he's already doing fourth wall stuff, where he said this is going to be a game shifting moment in the business, he can't leave the booth for that. He can't leave the office for that. Bianca Belair 154 out of 199. We gotta let the on-screen entity be the on-screen entity.
I mean, you can put
Bronson
this.
Reed,
There's so many layers you can do with this story that you can kind of put this literally for the rest of the year and probably even longer than that.
And they will.
Ooh.
There's a red
Ooh.
behind CM Punk. It's an auto. They will. This will run the rest of the year. Charlie Dempsey. This will run the rest of Cena's campaign.
Yeah.
And as it should, which we said, he had to. He had to. This is the perfect time to go out this way. Because now we're not clamoring for you to come back. You know what I mean? Now we don't need you back. You can really ride off into the sunset saying you accomplished everything. You got 17. You became, you got your heel run as like the corporate guy.
Do you think John and Travis Scott make a song together and that's his new theme?
Yes.
That'd be fire.
Yes.
Okay, that'd be crazy.
I told you when Travis got the ring.
Screwed John Cena song.
Like, yo, John, I need you on the track, fam. I need you on the track, my G.
Alright, good luck.
Does heel Cena help push the Legend Cup? No. I don't think it goes further than maybe... I was thinking Charlotte just because of her whole thing with Tiffy, but we don't really need it. Dakota Kai. Nice. 4 out of 5 Dakota Kai on an auto. Very nice. Very nice. The Sammy auto was a gold redemption. Gold redemption. Redemption card.
Just exciting, man. This whole year. Just like all the things you can go. All the you can go, all the things you can do. Just fun, man. Just to talk about this stuff.
It was a little funky to get there. Again, Rock's not an improv. This is why I've always said that he's behind the angles and the punks of the world. The guys that can you can put a microphone in their hand, no script, and just say, go do it. If we go just straight catchphrases, yeah, Rock's gonna smoke it. But like Austin, Cena, Roman's getting to that point to where he can just talk. Those guys are different. That's a different level.
I mean, one of the biggest exposures in wrestling history is John saying, and I don't have to write my bullet points in my wrist for my promo.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's everything.
Like Rock got away with it because all we needed to hear was a couple jokes. And people like, but he never had the layers. 116 out of 175. Andrade on the auto. Javon Evans. Roxanne P.
But I feel like him not being able able to cut the fat out of the promo, at least in this version of the Final Boss, makes sense. Like,
Sami Zayn.
I just want to hear myself talk.
I mean, Cody Rhodes.
Promo. Like, I'm just going to shoot the shit for like 20 minutes and then I'll get to my point. Works for this super insane egomaniac boss.
It does.
I like that a lot.
It
That's
does.
good.
142 out of 249. Nia Jax. It does. It fits right in line. It fits. It's like, look, my time slot is my time slot. You don't like it, you can leave. 93 out of 150 on a Noam Dar. You know I am. Speaking myself in the third person 15 times before I get a point out. All night, every night.
It feels very corporate. Like, it feels very forced. Like, we're friends. You know, our moms are best friends.
Lexus King, 21 out of 25.
I think that's like, that style of promo where it feels very corporate, very business.
It's box 6, baby.
It's good. I like that a lot.
I think what makes this whole Cena thing work, why he's going to be like a wonderful corporate champion, because he essentially breaks the third wall in terms of we've been calling you like the puppet for the longest. We've been pretty much saying this about you for a while. Like, you've been kind of forced upon the people as the champion, as the guy, as the main dude for the longest. So now for him to just fully just embrace it and lean into it, it's like, yeah, I am. That's who I am. I'm the guy that ruins careers and runs stuff backstage and puts the block on people to keep them from getting to the top. That's me. And now I'm here and you can see it out in public, as opposed to, you know, you put me out here in the public eye and I'm the one doing all the morning shows and smiling and kissing babies and doing all that. Let's peel the curtain back. I am who you guys think I am, and here's my hill run to prove it.
You know who I feel bad for? The kids. Like the kids.
Yeah.
There's no more Make-A-Wish stuff anymore.
Yeah.
That's one of the only reasons why he never turned. Is like I like doing the Make-A-Wish stuff. I can't do the Make-A-Wish stuff as the bad guy. Yeah. And like, if I stopped being a face, I would kill merch sales, which was true back in the day. Now it's not so much.
40 out of 99.
Kind of rocking nowadays.
Which is why it's the perfect time to do it.
Yeah, you know.
Because I'm out. I'm done. Doesn't matter. Elton Prince. Yes, boys. 21 out of 199.
Turn the lights off.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. We're done here anyway. Closing up shop. Look at that. 77 out of 175 on the final boss. Ivy Nile, Dragon Lee, family tree of Bray and Uncle Howdy. Put that in the randomizer. Yeah, this is wonderful. Ren Sinclair, Carmelo Hayes.
Neil Cena, dude. We're finally getting Neil Cena. It's so cool.
As soon as he announced retirement, we said he has to do this. 85 out of 150, Johnny Wrestling. They got to cut the check for him.
And he's going to be awesome at it.
He's got to.
Be incredible at it.
Because he's great on the microphone in general. That first promo where he goes out there with the smile, you know, and tells everybody, look. This is what the business needs. I've always been best for business, and now you get to see point blank period, and this is why. This is not the champion you need. I'm the champion you need. Yeah, man. We're gonna get a great promo. You know it'd be fire if they completely kept him out of it. If we don't hear from him, we're going to. But if we don't hear from this dude at all, or he comes out and Rock does all the talking for him, Cena just stands there, just in the suit, just as the corporate champion. Rock does all. He fumbles over all the words. He cuts these long drawn out promos for no reason, and we don't hear nothing, no explanation, no why'd you do it. He just stands there with that smile, with that smirk on his face, and like, I'm gonna get that belt from you, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. And the fact that, much like the Bloodline storyline, we got so many different things this can branch off of. Where's this box 7? We're going into box 7. We got so many stories we can branch off of with that. So like, somebody like a Gunther This is the guy you guys been praising for the longest. You can't really do what I do in this ring. Like, so many promos can get cut off for Cena just making this decision. And we can flip heels and the baby faces off the strength of, like, the branch storyline that this lays off.
Real heel shit. No Travis Scott theme. No John Cena theme. Def Rebel theme. Let's ruin John Cena for the last year of his career. He comes out to some, I'm the corporate champion. And it's some fucking generic butt-ass rock song. Like, oh man, that'd be
You'll
good.
be furious. Frozen Fractor.
Ooh,
We'll save that one. Chili. Sonya Deville, freshly fired. Razar, freshly fired. 183 out of 199. Ariana Grace, welcome back. Ludwig Kaiser.
Come out to some whack-ass generic song. It's gonna piss everybody off. This is why they keep Def Rebel on the contract.
Ilya Dragunov, Gunther. Those two need to reunite their rivalry. You got John Cena. Yeah, there hasn't been a suit and tie type faction in a while. They need one. Steel Cage of Carl Anderson, Oslo, freshly fired. 32 out of 37. CM Punk on the Slammy. Deion Lennox and his Misfits. There's Bubba Ray, Malik Blade, Io Sky. I still want Ricky Saints to be the leader of that faction because none of them dudes can talk as far as I know. Lexus King on the pink, followed by Bret the Hitman Hart, 46 out of 50. Gold Gang on the Bret Hart, which means we'll get a Shawn Michaels at some point because even in a card break, those two have to compete with each other. I don't know why, but they seem to always want to compete with each other. We'll pull a Bret, then we got to pull a Shawn. Just the way it goes. I don't make the rules. Man. I wonder what the conversation is going to be surrounding all these changes on the other brand. If there even is conversation.
It should be the only thing people can talk about on both shows.
It should be.
Even NXT.
Oh, it's definitely going to get
The only
mentioned.
thing people should be talking about. Like, it should open with Ava addressing it on Tuesday.
Who is this? Whose forehead is this? Big Body Javi. -1 out of 0.
No.
Javier
That's
Bernal.
right.
Prepare to watch him on Wednesdays because he's probably going to be on Evolve
Big body.
if he's not on NXT 2.0. You got Shawn Michaels. Well, he's got to continue his rivalry with Bret. So more than likely. Exactly, Brian. Exactly. Big Body Javi, a.k.a. who? He's on the NXT somewhere. Yeah, let's get a month, maybe a month and a half of Ricky Saints. Get in the crowd to love him. And then comes to find out he's the leader. And this faction is called the Revolution. Chad Gable, 86 out of 175. See what happens when he returns. Shawn Michaels, Tama Tonga, Superstar William Graham. We got a Future Stars auto of Nikita Lyons. This is 78 out of 150. Katana Chance, Alan Jones, Elira Valkyria. Who are some of the few others you have? Maurice, Jacob Fatu on the pink, Apollo Crews. They got so many different things going on right now, fam. It's all wonderful. Slammy and Cody Rhodes. The amount of stories they have running at the same time is incredible. They're doing such a great job. Is this Bischoff? Nope. Kevin Nash on the Hall of Fame auto.
Way better.
Way better.
Way better.
Way better. Wesley on the pink. Luke Gallows, freshly fired. Paradigm of Damian Priest. Joaquin Wild. Lash Legend on the way. Brutus the Barber Beefcake, not a 101. 82 out of 150 though. Brooks Jensen and the Brokeback Mountain Jacket. Izzy Dame. The Miz, 147 out of 249. Family Tree of Bray and Uncle Howdy. So 2 of those means 1 per spot. Shout out. Nikita Lyons to 150. They've kind of found something for her. She's more backstage stuff now. And it's working a little bit better. You have Charlotte, Natalia, HBK, Angle, Payne, and Michelle McCool. Alright. We'll send those up. Let the CGs do what the CGs do. See if we get a hit for you. Mike Mazanik. Ms. Oshim. It's crazy. When wrestlers write out a check, do you think they get confused and sign the ring name? I doubt it. Who y'all making the check out to? You're making the check out to the Hurricane. I'm not writing Shane Helms nowhere. I need all my money. All of it. Man, Monday should be fun. A lot of emotional broadcasters for sure. I can't believe. Shout out Thea Hell. 6 out of 25 on the auto. It's a nice hit. Dexter Loomis, Brittany Reese, Stacy Keibler on the Hall of Fame. Kari Sane, Blair Davenport, freshly fired. Tiffany Stratton on the Paradigm. We have another Frozen Fractor. Not mad at that. There's Bray Wyatt on the pink. Naomi, 88 out of 150. See what happened with that storyline. 2 Frozen Fractors in the same case. It's kind of wild. Shakar Jackson. Randall Keith Orton, 37 out of 150. Welcome back, Randy. Rikishi. Zoe Stark with her second hit, 81 out of 199. Slammy of Bailey. Good match tonight. Performed well. Joe Coffey. Maurice, 85 out of 175. Noam Dar. Riley Osborne. Asuka on the women's division insert.
I wish they would do Frozen Fractor always.
That'd be nice. Let's see what our second Frozen is going to be. Yeah, hell of 25. They got to be bringing back that school if they haven't done anything with any wrestler outside of that. They have to be. I mean, they fired Duke Hudson. That's about as far as they've gone with anyone that was in that faction. Andre Chase has made a couple appearances.
Is Miles Bourne the Chase U? Or is it
Riley
Osborne?
Riley Osborne's
I think Riley's made a couple appearances. And they've kind of just been simmering on Thea, but you know how I feel about Thea. I think she's like kind of a star.
Yeah. So I just wonder how they're going to use that. Is she going to be on board with it? Will she not be on board with it? You know, is she going to turn heel? What we're going to do here?
Mayor?
Yeah, it looks like. Better not. Is that Deion Lennox? Biggie. Deion Lennox. -3.
We'll see.
Out of 0.
He's a wait and see right now.
This might.
That could be interesting.
That he's a part of a nice little faction, or what's supposed to be a nice little faction. Like I said, he's not the talker that they need to lead that. And I think Ricky is, and to me that makes a lot of sense. Deion Lennox, he's down at NXT. Kind of revamped his debut with a new faction that ran through and took over some stuff, and they're kind of behind the scenes, doing some Nexus type stuff down at NXT. So I think ideally with Ricky Stark signing, that he should be a leader of said faction just on the low, because of the fact that he can actually speak and the rest of them cannot. And you kind of need to be able to talk if you're going to run a faction that just takes over everything. You got to have something to say. Green Auto. Oh, that was crazy, Simo. That was crazy. I almost thought it was like canned in, but ooh. 59 out of 150. Undertaker on a Hall of Fame auto. That's fire. That's a nice looking card right there. Who's the new Shield? Right now it's Deion Lennox and like two massive mofos for no reason. And then a guy that Diamond Hands is pretty familiar with on the indies named Sugar, who I guess had some really nice fused with Javon Evans in CMW, I think it's called. Julius Creed, Shifting Gears of X-Pac. No, MCW. It's one of them. It's one of those indie promotions. That's a pretty sick card. Sheamus, 15 out of 37 on the steel cage. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. CL, I don't know. I'll ask him when he comes back. But that kid's supposed to be good. The other two dudes are just big dudes from the school, and Deion is a guy they're trying to push. So we'll see what it turns out to be. Bobby the Brain Heenan, 17 out of 50. CM Punk. Huskus, by request, 65 out of 199. Seth Rollins on the Slammy. Seth's heel turn got to be on the way. Seth's heel turn has to be on the way. And I think if we eventually get Seth and Drew as like a new Randy and Edge type of combo, and their goal to take down Punk en route to him getting to Mania next year, if he doesn't get the main event this year. Yeah, but Seth is only really a heel when it comes to Punk, right? Everybody else he's in the babyface. He's only a heel with the Punk storyline, which is why I think the writing has been so excellent, because all the characters stay true to their beliefs. So it doesn't matter if they're babyface or heel. I feel the way I feel. And if it doesn't coincide with what the crowd feels about the person that I have these feelings towards, then so be it. I think that's where it works. So Seth still gets the love when he comes out. What they do with OTM now to Jada, they put them in the tag team picture for a little bit. It's kind of fizzled out. But, yeah, I'm curious to see what they do with them as well. I mean, they got some love from the crowd based off of the connection with Jada. But yeah, she's clearly the star of that faction. And the other two are just kind of in tow. Tony D'Angelo, Kathy Kelly, 101 out of 199. There's Cena. Triple H. Mastermind behind a lot of this. Liv Morgan. John Cena. Ivar, 20 out of 99. There's Undertaker on the Hall of Fame. So Priest needs to join up again with somebody who's not getting a push on his own. It's just congested. LA Knight, Braun Strowman. Cowboy Bob Orton, 14 out of 99. It's just really, really congested in that just below championship tier. Like he's above mid-card title, but just below world title. Torrie Wilson, 98 out of 175 on a Hall of Fame auto. Pink of Wendy Cho, Scarlett, Bobby the Brain, Big Dave, and Carmella. They do. I think if somebody were to kind of gather, latch on to them, bring them up, there's a possibility of them being able to make a little something out of it. I didn't mind their promos either. I still don't. I think they've cut some good tag promos. They speak with conviction. They sound like they mean business. They perform fairly well in the ring. I mean, I'd like to see them against another sizable team to see, because I'm always curious to see how bigs sell, because I think that's very important. I like OTM though. I think there's talent there. Maybe down the line, they become one of the top tag teams there when Fraxia moves on. I haven't seen Tyson DuPont and Tyreek Eze in a while, so I'm wondering if they got sent down to Evolve. Because I like Tyson DuPont a lot. I think that's a sleeping giant down there. Him, Tavion Heights. I think there are a couple sleeping giants down there. Alexa Bliss, Ariana Grace, 110 out of 199. Alexa Bliss on the women's division insert. Hank Walker, Nia Jax, Ilya Dragunov on the Paradigm. H-Bomb Central coming back. Adam Pearce, J.D. McDonough, Roxanne Perez, 37 out of 249. Get those now. The Miz and Maurice, one apiece. Less work for your boy. Pink Stone Cold, Kurt Angle, Adriana Rizzo. Jordan Grace is not teaming with no Ivy now. Tatum Paxley, 5 out of 25 on an auto. They better not do that. That's Vince McMahon type booking. They better not do that. Slammy of R-Truth. Leave those two far apart. Let Jordan be the replacement for Stephanie so she can move up to the main roster. Let Jordan kind of house that position. Let's see if my guy got the Cody spot today. I want to shout out to my guy C-Dub. The only OTC we respect here at Breaks and Takes. The one true Connor. Let's see if he can make an appearance tonight, so I can give him a personal salute. Kid's a genius. Jordan Grace and Ivy now teaming up. Ivy's gonna get that belt from Lyra. Lyra's solid. She's technically sound. Lyra is. I don't want to say this because it feels low-key disrespectful. Lyra's good in the ring. Okay? She performs well. There's benefit to her in-ring work. She's essentially Dean Malenko, though. Like, we don't care. Personality-wise, there's not enough there to keep people interested in, like, long-term stories. She's got to develop something. Shifting gears, Scott Hall. Everybody on the main roster needs an anchor to the crowd in some sort of way. I don't think she's found hers yet. 36 out of 150, Kevin Nash, which will make it easy to take the belt off her and put it on the Ivy. Because Ivy's anchor is American made. Carmen Petrovic, 20 out of 150. There's a story there. She's a heel. Chad Gable's bidding, essentially. Santos Escobar, 155 out of 199. Cody Rhodes on the slimy. And that gives a new contender something to chase. Zelina Vega, Charlotte Flair. She better not beat Tiffany, fam. She probably will, but she better not. 143 out of 175 on the main event auto of LA Knight, Lorenzo Antonio Knight. Yeah! We like him. Blair Davenport, Braun Strowman. Knight's starting to regain his push a little bit. He's becoming one of those undeniables where the people are just going to be behind him. I just don't know if we're talking main belt. Definitely not main belt now. So they're going to have to put the U.S. back on him, and he's going to have to ride into the sunset with that one for now until we can get Cody's run and story and all that stuff completely resolved. And then we can move on to that next tier and bring those guys up as title holders. But LA's 45? Priest is 45. Santos is near 40. Gunther's had his run. He's in his late 30s, early 40s range. I think he's late 30s, 38 or something like that. It just might be a situation where the LA Knights of the world try to get skipped over for the world title. And it's going to suck. But, hey, man. Timing is everything. And right now, this roster is way too deep. Way, way, way too deep. So we're elevating these mid cards to mean something. Give me a second. The Bray situation definitely didn't help. But I do think that, rest in peace, Bray Wyatt. But I do think that there was still something salvageable there before the returns. No Randy, no AJ, no Punk. LA can be in a world title picture. He can be in that main event world title picture. But you bring back AJ, you bring back Punk, you bring back Randy Orton. That's way more star power. And you have to kind of put them in something along those lines. So he gets pushed down the pecking order quite a bit. He'll probably get the U.S. title again. But yeah, he's very over, but it just doesn't matter. He's not over enough. You can't slot LA Knight into a Cody Rhodes storyline right now until you turn Cody. You can't slot LA Knight into. You might be able to slot him over in a Raw into like Gunther's territory, but I mean, that's not a long storied rivalry that we can have. Either he wins or he doesn't. Ren Sinclair, 22 out of 99. The type of champion Gunther is, we're not going to have long rivalries unless we're looking at like what he did down in NXT UK with Dragunov. Paradigm, Alan Jones, 25 out of 25. The problem with that is you got to be able to maintain that level of match. Nia Jax, Bronson Reed, 35 out of 50. Big Bronson Reed. See what happens with him when he returns.
I mean, the only
Bronco Nima, 68 out of 175.
Gunther's had on the main roster has been Jay.
Yeah.
It's been going on for a year now.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
And that's because they keep finding ways to put Jay in there with him. That's the only reason why it's even working the way it is. You know what I'm saying? Like the Priest thing, they had to spin the block and they found a way to make it work again. Like there's not a ton. He's not. Oh my God! Of course, 9 out of 150. Marks the champions. Honky Talk Man on the auto. There's not a way to really extend a Gunther storyline. There's maybe 2 storylines that you can have extended with him. One is going to be Dragunov when they finally get into that. And I think that extends because Ilya will just keep getting the hell beat out of him and keep coming back, which is the same thing they did in the UK before Ilya finally got the belt. The other one is Kaiser. And that's because of the history. And again, that's somebody I'm just beating the hell out of until he finally figures out how to overcome that. I don't know if you keep LA Knight strong by having him lose that way. With Jay, you could do it.
Jay is someone who can like handle losses very well as a character.
Right.
LA Knight can't really lose all the time. It would make it look like a chump.
It starts looking bad. You talk too much. You in here doing all these different things. You perform well in the ring, but you can't consistently just keep losing to the same dude. I mean, we saw, and he doesn't carry it well. Body language wise, he doesn't carry it well.
He got loose face.
Yeah, he's got loose face real bad, fam.
Face.
You know what I'm saying? That promo don't look the same or don't sound the same after he took a couple L's. So he can't sit there, and especially the way you lose to Gunther, you get the hell beat out you, fam. He not for that. It's not gonna work for. It doesn't look like it works for Sean Ricker, and it definitely doesn't look like it's going to work for the LA Knight character. So, I don't know. The same way it wouldn't work for Gunther on the other way around. Like multiple losses to a wrestler that's not Dragunov, that's not Kaiser, that doesn't have some storied history with them, doesn't work for him. His loss has got to be one-off. Shouldn't have lost to Nakamura. Yeah. I mean, there's an argument there. But again, when he did, he had loose face for real. But Shinsuke should have been at a belt. Or been at a run at some point. A recent run. I mean, they're probably going to take it off him now to give him some time away. But, yeah. Want to know what they're doing with KO and Randy after their feud for, like, face. Randy versus Hill Cena would be huge money.
I think that's challenger number one, honestly.
Randy?
Yeah.
Triple H and Shawn Michaels.
I
Cena.
think it'll be Randy. I think it'll be Punk. I think you'll have to do Roman again.
19 out of 249, Javi Bernal. Let me ask you this.
Who beats him for the belt, though?
I think that... So, all right. Here's what I'm thinking. Box 11. Here's what I'm thinking, right? Cena goes into Mania. He is best for business, Cena. Dexter Lumis on the pink. Nick Aldis, nice little color match, 35 out of 199. I think he absolutely runs through Cody. 77 out of 175, Carmella. Or even if he doesn't run through him, it's all kind of nefarious things to keep Cody from getting that belt.
It'll be storyline stuff.
10 out of 175 on the Miz auto. Only reason I'm saying, let me say this: not run through him, but they put him on the shelf some kind of way. Or Cena, or stipulation is Cody loses, he goes back to the bottom of the rankings or something like that. He's got to re-earn his way back up to the top. Mm-hmm. That way we keep him out of the picture, and then you can have the Ortons and the Romans and reignite all these other rivalries with Cena, but they got to deal with corporate Cena. They got to deal with best for business Cena and whatever that faction is going to be, however they're going to set that up.
Because the story of John knowing he can't get it done anymore, and so he has to resort to shortcuts, whether they're accidental or on purpose, and still somehow winning the belt and coming up with new ways to having to defend it, is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Him losing the Rumble and that look of just absolute shock of like, fuck, I can't do this anymore.
Right.
And he honestly had shit in one night and kayfabe for it. The death came through.
Yeah. It's falling into place.
It just, he stumbled into wins.
Yes.
Because of help, whether it's accidental or actively happening. Like, I'm
old, fam.
I can't do this.
I can't get it done anymore.
I need this.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yes. It's beautiful writing. Is the Cena deal just to get the belt back on Roman? No. I think ultimately we get the belt back on Cody. I think ultimately we pass the torch to Cody. End of the year. I think it gets back to Cody. And once he gets it back, then we see him start to break down and get into his possible Homelander look.
It's a year from hell.
82 out of 150, Elektra Lopez.
If we're doing this back down to the bottom thing, like I've spent the last year grinding my way back to it, and he's had to do some things he's not proud of to get back to that top spot. That's when the cracks start to show.
Yup. Perfect. Cut the check.
This year has ruined my life.
Michin, Kurt Angle, 1 out of 10. Yeah. Yeah, that's fire. That doesn't suck. Yeah, I think that's how you do it. You redo.
I didn't see the finish of spoiler alerts, people, of Punk passing out in the STFU. I think it's really interesting that Cena yelled out, "I'm sorry." This isn't the way he wants to do it. I think his conscience will get the better of him eventually.
Ooh.
Okay.
45 out of 50, Giovanni Vinci. There you go, bro.
Guy right there.
Freshly fired, Gio Vinci. That's crazy.
I think Cena realized.
Oh, whoa. You got an angle?
Yeah, that was a response. I saw it.
Huh?
I saw the shit angle.
Oh, all right. Fire. It's a fire hit. Congratulations.
Charlotte, Kurt, HBK.
That's a good hit. Number to 10. It's a good hit. Tommaso Ciampa, 1/2 of the tag team champions. Tavion Heights, future superstar. Jey Uso, main event Jey Uso. 95 out of 150 on the Paradigm. Yeah, it's definitely a passing of the torch thing. 1,000% a passing of the torch thing. We get it. We get a belt right back to Cody. We give it right back to Cody. It helps the legacy. Again, I love the way you put it to where like, yo, fam, I had to do some nefarious things to get back to this spot again. Because clearly, if this is what the business is, this is what the company is, and this is what I got to go through, yo, I'm gonna have to do something.
I think it's great, especially what the ambiance was in the arena. But someone equated it to the first time you watched Avengers: Infinity War.
Okay.
You don't feel good. The heroes lost.
Yeah.
The bad guys won.
Yeah.
That's how it was in Infinity War. I think that's kind of cool. That shit's dire, bro.
They're writing.
Apparently, the energy in the arena just completely shifted. People were just kind of walking out like zombies.
Yup. Bro, they did such a great job, man. Look. Whoever produced the show and wrote what was going on tonight, fantastic job. They gave us, which may or may not have been shock factor, but definitely shock factor in the sense like how Jade executed when she went in there and did what she did with Naomi, sent the crowd in a frenzy. That's how you start the show off. Bianca going through the emotional turmoil she went through. You saw it on everybody's face. You saw it on Bayley's face. Alexa was like, "What
I love whipsawing it. I didn't do anything. I
told you.
I told you it wasn't me."
Tori Wilson, 36 out of 50.
For her life because she thinks Jade's coming to get her. Like that's all.
Like everybody played their roles to perfection for that scene. 31 out of 150 on the Ava. Then you got the hometown thing with Trish, even though she didn't get the pin, which I thought was weird. Dakota Kai, 152 out of 175. Then you got Sammy and KO and people clamoring for violence to the point to where, all right, fam, this is getting uncomfortable. Y'all don't have to keep doing these spots. 147 out of 240. Like, that crowd got quiet on some of those spots. And just like, yo, I don't like this. And, you know, the play-by-play definitely hammed it up, too. They did a good job with it as well. But, yeah. And then they gave him another peek when Orton came back. Yeah, it was a really good show, bro. Really good show. All gas, no brakes. Jacob Fatu on the auto.
Nice.
Lash Legend on the pink. Lyra Valkyria. Triple H on the shifting gears. They did a excellent job of just taking the crowd through an absolute emotional roller coaster for the entire show. Entire show. It was entertainment at its best. The matches were solid, if not good. I mean, somewhere, a few spots here and there, but for the most part, very good. Also, and we've said this before, fam. We'll continue to. Big shout out to Sammy on wrestling IQ, right? Wrestling IQ. I'm gonna tell you what I'm talking about with that. Okay. There's a spot before we're finishing everything. We're getting to the culmination of everything. You know, Kevin's gonna get the win. We're at the power bomb spots on the apron, right? Kevin's clearly fatigued. They didn't really time it right to where Kevin got Sammy all the way up on that last power bomb before it ends. And I'm not gonna say Sammy sandbagged, but he just wasn't where he needed to be. Right? He couldn't lift him all the way up to execute the power bomb. So they kind of laid him down. Usually, what you see wrestlers do is, all right, well, we'll just go right back into the spot. Sammy, with the IQ being as high as it is, used that moment to make it look like this is my very last hurrah at trying to get out of this. Because clearly that wasn't supposed to be the case. Yeah. Kevin was supposed to just get the power bombs off and that's it. But Sammy threw some punches. They had a nice little flurry. And then, you know, Kevin stops it and goes right back into the power bomb again. And then we got the wrestler up where we needed him to do the power bomb. It was just great IQ. Carl Anderson, 8 out of 37. Just really, really good IQ. And that's, you know, you really, when you notice little things like that, it really speaks to, okay, well, you are mentally into this match the entire way. Noam Dar, Otis, John Cena on the Slammy. Same thing with Liv in the Rumble. When Lyra had her wardrobe malfunction, 164 out of 199 Lucian Price, where Liv did the brilliant thing of throwing her into the turnbuckle across the ring.
Beat her ass for a minute off
And,
camera.
yeah, and let her, hey, get right, then we can come back and get to these spots. Randy Orton on a variation. Fire.
Nice.
Axiom, Trick Williams, Sol Ruka. When you see everything orchestrated the way it's supposed to, it's good. You see it all working in harmony. It's good stuff. Yeah, it did. It did, Michael. That's exactly what it did. And I think that's has a lot to do with Sammy. Rhea Ripley, Candice LeRae. We got another red coming up. I think it's a Hall of Fame model too. Yeah, that was a really good show. A lot of little nuanced things in there that are really dope. Yeah, 2 Carl Anderson steel cages is crazy.
Bang.
a lot of nuanced things in this show that was really, really good. Just entertaining all the way around. The performers did really well. Great storytelling throughout. We got some nice branches that we can latch on to going forward. Otis is going to unveil our auto. This is not Taker this time. That hairline leads me to believe that I might be upset. Or not. That's not too bad. 1 out of 5.
That's fire.
Tax man. 1 out of 5. IRS.
Tax cheats.
On the auto. That's
Shouts
fire.
out.
We birth legends. Alright. That is our hobby portion. Now let's get over to the light side. You have a feeling it's going to be Rhea versus Jade versus Bianca? I think Jade is like muscle for Bianca now. I really do believe that. I really do think that's the direction we're going. And I'm going to love it. I'm going to love it. I believe it. I 1,000% believe it.
For a solid 2 minutes, somehow they crashed.
I mean, you got the right car for it.
That's pretty true. That's true.
Not as good of a car as I could hope for that. I'm good. You know, the will to survive.
Hey, we appreciate you.
I'll wait anything else. So.
Hey, bud. Nice hit.
Hey. Good job.
Oh yeah. Tell me if you agree with this or not, because I said this while you were incapacitated.
Me?
Yes, you. Well, two things. One, where did Sugar come from?
Wait, what?
The wrestler Sugar, the dude that's in the Deion Lennox faction.
Oh, Saquon Sugars?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a shipping, Mike. What are we shipping? Saquon Sugars is a dude on the Indies named Lucky Ali who I found out because of Deadlock Pro Wrestling. He was
Deadlock,
the
okay.
champion for a while.
Deadlock Pro.
Saquon Sugars is going to be that guy. If y'all did not know this, I'm doing some games. Go on the hype channel, you got a chance. Saquon Sugars is going to be a star.
Okay. So that's the guy that's in Deion Lennox's faction, along with those two massive mofos for no reason, that Ricky Saint should be the leader of. The other part being Lyra Valkyria, Dean Malenko.
That's a pretty good comp.
We got gold. Chelsea
I think
Green.
that's fair.
31 out of 50. Jada Parker, 16 out of 99. Ms. Parker. Shayna Baszler. Luca Crucifino, 6 out of 75. We have Red. Yeah. That's my guy.
That's sick.
Tavion Heights, 2 out of 5.
Nice.
Get your Tavion Heights cards. Now, kid's going to be a star. 25 out of 99. Nick Aldis.
True.
Riley Osborne. Our first auto is going to be not an auto. It's Duke Hudson. Freshly fired. 1 out of 2.
Ooh.
Tank lost.
Do you think so? Or I saw it was a draw.
I think so, yeah.
Tatanka on the auto. Carmelo Hayes
You know how you know he lost?
on an auto.
Because they called it a draw.
Jimmy Hart, 30 out of 125. Rhea Ripley, 29 out of 50 on the Paradigm. Was it an off night or what? Or dude was just good?
Honestly, I think Lamar Roach is just good.
Keyshawn talking crazy right now. He gotta be.
Oh, they all are. They all run down.
I told y'all he beatable. Tavion Heights the 5 is fire though. Do yourselves a favor. Well, one thing though I will say, I don't know what was up with that Hardy's match.
Well, you see it.
Was
See,
not good. Was not the showcase I was kind of hoping they'd give that kid. When you see what?
You see why Tank gave him the respect he gave him. Like before the fight.
Yeah.
He said he's an A-level fighter.
So is dude just nice? Like you've seen him before? He's good?
well, they know each other very well because they fought in amateur.
Yeah.
They grew up together.
Oh, it's Creed.
Obviously,
It's the movie Creed.
obviously, he knew he could take some power.
Right. That sounds wild, by the way.
He was not worried.
That sounded insane. But we going Euro step right around that one. That sounded crazy.
You take that power.
You knew you could take that power? Crazy. Wild. It's a plausible offense, sir.
I got an excuse though.
Oh no, it's not you. Yeah, you good. Fair day. But that was crazy. We do need an HBK auto because Bret Hart has. Did Bret get an auto or did Bret just get gold? If Bret just got gold, it might not be an auto because usually they compete with each other. Weirdly, even in cards, they compete with each other. It's strange. But if we get a Bret auto, then yeah, we got to get a Shawn auto. Because for whatever reason. Shawn Michaels. Izzy Dane.
I think those cards are cool.
Hey, Diamond Hands.
Yeah.
25 out of 50. Cody Rhodes.
Whoa!
Thank you, sir.
See, that's what he's saying. Like,
Wolfgang.
ass beat tonight.
Another Tavion Heights, 26 out of 75. Sean Spears, 9 out of 10.
No, Cecile won the.
The Miz, 66 out of 99.
Bianca.
Bianca. Julius Creed.
Jade Cargo came back.
Brutus Creed on the auto. Ludwig Kaiser on the auto. Lita, 93 out of 125. Nikita Lyons, 43 out of 75. Jakara Jackson to finish it out.
That was pretty cool. What is it? We got 15 too. It's not too bad either. Yeah, it's kind of that's the bigger break, I think.
Yeah, they didn't give him the showcase at that Hardy match that I thought they were going to give him. But, you know, it's the Hardys. So, fantastical.
I think when you kill by 2 seconds, there's like it's a lot higher. Like we're pushing like 10K.
British Creed, one of the worst signatures of all time. It is pretty terrible. It is pretty. He signs like his name and how he like looks. It's like it makes sense. It's on brand. It tracks. The Jim Neidhart laugh. Austin's day to day, right? Yup. All right, Katana Chance. Scarlett, 39 out of 75. Ilya Dragunov, 5 out of 25. Deion Lennox, 32 out of 99. Here's Axiom. American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, 49 out of 75.
Whoa.
Soul Ruka, 74 out of 99. I'm not Cody Kryptonite tonight, that's for damn sure. Undertaker. Michin, 36 out of 75.
I feel like that was like a
Johnny Gargano on the auto.
This is the motivator, you know.
Montez, yeah, you know, got me in my bag now. Got me in my bag. Montez Ford on the auto. Drew McIntyre, 85 out of 125. And a gold, Bobby the Brain Heenan, 50 out of 50. It's a perfect score.
That's crazy. Great.
Crazy. You gotta move on to the 152 that I think the super takes a little bit of priority. But Bowden's auto, the Jaden auto,
You guys can't give up so easily.
Bucky Irving on the 75, Trick Mail 150 auto,
Michin. Yeah, Montez Ford.
moving to 50 on the auto.
Auto's crazy. They're going to get a push. That tag team push is going to be dope. I think they get the belts back at some point. I think Pretty Deadly actually gets the belts at some point.
I would like that.
Any Tiffy or Stone Cold? No. No.
Cody though.
Got some Cody though.
It's impossible to hit.
Not tonight.
2 hits in one shot.
Yeah, man. I mean, he took hits all night apparently. Taking a lot of hits tonight.
Hopefully our guy.
That's what I'm thinking. That's the hope. Hopefully it goes to C-Dub. That's my guy.
Big shouts out to you guys.
Big shout out to the C-Dub.
Same with that CEO.
The only OTC we acknowledge here at B&T. The one true Connor. The one true Connor. He got the CD, right?
I hope so.
I hope so. They pulled the CD earlier. That'd be dope. Montez Ford's career has been wasted? Nah. It's coming back around. They spinning the block.
I was sick of these.
We're going to get that faction, fam. Angelo, Tez, Bianca, and Montez Ford. Oro Mensah, Dragon Lee, 28 out of 75. Pete Dunne, 47 out of 99. Montez Ford yet again. Sheamus, 21 out of 75. Kit Wilson, yes boy, 7 out of 10. Main event auto, PJ Brooks, 87 out of 175 on a CM Punk. That's fire. Adriana Rizzo, 31 out of 50. Lita, 14 out of 75. And Superstar Billy Graham, 118 out of 125 with a Bray Wyatt refractor to finish out that box. Superstar Billy Graham. Might be MVP tonight. Might be MVP of the break.
No more dual spec for you again. Do you think one of these days we're going to get invited to one of these parties?
No. That's a club, isn't it?
Is that the bar?
Yeah, it's that bar right there, bro.
None of us drink.
Yeah.
I think we can hang out, enjoy some cumbia.
I'm cool.
I like to go bowling.
I'm cool, yeah. I'm cool.
We can do that too.
And you see the entire club from the entrance, fam. Straight. Straight.
We would cook.
You would do some heavy lifting on my part. I would beat them with my off game. Wow.
Yeah.
You gonna bowl left-handed the whole time?
Wow.
Just smoke it. All right, let's get some more casers. Let's get our WrestleMania.
All you gotta do is be better than Jason. If you're better than Jason, you're good.
I don't know.
First you gotta locate Jason to know that Jason's a real person anymore. Brendan Reese.
There's no way you're worse than
Gold Gang, Senior Filth, 45 out of 50. Dirty Dom Mysterio. Izzy Dane, 56 out of 99. Mankind, Dexter Lumis, 10 out of 75. Santos Escobar, 17 out of 25. Katana Chance, 4 out of 99. An auto of Rhea Bloody Ripley, 28 out of 150 on the champ. And the second auto belongs to Mr. Chase, Andre Chase. On the auto, main event Jey Uso to 125. And a gold Brutus Beefcake, 22 out of 50. Sean Spears on the silver. Senior Filth. Yeah, I didn't realize how much larger Rhea is than Bianca until she came out with the belt. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, bro, she's built different.
Yeah, you tall. You like super tall. Rhea. Bianca. Like Bianca won the chamber. She goes to the entrance. You know, turns around, looks at the WrestleMania sign, all that fun stuff. Rhea creeps up from behind and just kind of towers over. And I'm like, that's not.
The two of them compared to.
And then
little
the EO comes out. They have to leave enough space so they can catch EO on camera. And she's looking up at both of them, smirking. Bianca's like, look, I'm good. I'm going to Mania. Y'all got to figure y'all stuff out.
You and Bianca have tussled before, right?
Yeah, EO's the last person to beat Bianca one-on-one. So that plays into the storyline. I'm not saying this is long-term booking that they plan, but it helps. It definitely plays into setting up a triple threat.
Definitely.
So do you have Rhea and EO wrestle to a time limit draw or something?
Or shenanigans.
Shenanigans? From who?
Somebody.
Okay. Maybe
Is it too crazy to ask for the Fatal 4-Way?
with
To have Rhea and EO wrestle and Bianca's out there just kind of watching.
seven
Jay
boxes.
gets involved to chase her or whatever, and the match ends in shenanigans until they all four of them start killing each other, and that's the WrestleMania now. Everybody wants their hands on each other, and they all want to be champ.
That's not that crazy. Ilya
But
Dragunov,
I prefer triple threat. I don't know if
Raquel
Jay's
Rodriguez
triple
by
threat.
request, 70 out of 99. I don't think she's ready. I don't think she's ready.
I can.
Omos, 17 out of 75. Tiffy time, 65 out of 75 on Tiffany Stratton. Kathy Kelly, 64 out of 99. Bianca Belair. Ridge Holland, 21 out of 75. We're down. This is 7 boxes. This one is number 7. So we got 6 after this.
God.
That's what I said.
Ariana Grande. Ariana Grace, my bad. 55 out of 99.
Huge bang.
Wow.
Absolute monster.
Julius Creed on the auto and the redemption behind him.
We're just doing things differently over here.
Never seen a card that crazy.
Out of 15, bro, it's crazy.
Red auto of a base auto of the red brand. Alexa Bliss.
Ooh. Good talk
Nice
about that one,
redemption. Good time for that. Wendy Cho of Evolve fame. 108 out of 125. And Adriana Rizzo. 16 out of 125. Followed by Angel. Got you, Simo. Raquel's tall ass couldn't hide the whole break. She's one half of the tag team champions. What role does she play in the Alexa Liz storyline?
Maybe Alexa and Nikki versus
Yeah, somebody
Raquel and Liv
else mentioned that in the chat.
at the for the belt scheme.
I gotta see Alexa with the Wyatts just to see what that's going to be first. You know, because she hasn't had any interactions with any of them as of yet on TV. She's kind of just stayed her own entity.
Let that one slide. I know it's been a long day for you, okay? I'm gonna let that one slide. I know it's been a long day for you. No more great college skis, okay? No more. Hey,
Yup.
more red, baby.
Yup. All day and day. Who? You talking about his diet or you talking about the wrestler? You talking about his diet.
I'm sure he enjoys some. I do too.
Yeah.
Some lamb. Pretty yummy.
Raquel Rodriguez. Big back Rocky. Strong shoulder blades. Where's our world heavyweight champion? That's all I want to know. Yeah, he's difficult. He's difficult to pin down, so to speak. Lyra Valkyria, 53 out of 75. Tavion Heights having a break of his life, 10 out of 50. We got oh yeah, nice little caser coming up. Shotzi, 72 out of 75. Adriana Rizzo, 8 out of 10. Kevin Owens, 10 out of 99. Apollo Crews on the auto. Josh Briggs, 50 out of 50 on the auto. Nice, perfect score. Greg the Hammer Valentine, 19 to 125. No, man. Huskers is Joe Gacy. Definitely not. Definitely not. All right. What is this one? Headshots of... There it is. Evolution. Batista, Triple H, and Randy Orton on the headshots. Time for the randomizer.
Have we pulled that one yet?
Nope.
I don't think so. That's a sick card.
That's a sick card, sir. It's fire. That's fire. Josh Briggs is your cousin, Brian. Facts. He went over to the Orient and got himself a Japanese tag team partner, brought him back.
We don't have to call it that anymore, actually.
Oh,
Crazy.
that's not how they refer to it still?
No, not for a long time.
I'm talking about the Fed, not like people. Didn't they? Don't they say that still? They don't? They stopped saying that?
No, they don't say that anymore.
My bad. My bad.
I don't think so.
Alright. I apologize.
That's crazy.
I thought they still called it that in the Fed. Because they still do some... They still do some like dated stuff. That's what I was assumed. So that's my bad. I apologize.
Crazy.
Is that a Carlito moment?
It is.
My fault.
Hey, why did he say that? That was like 3 months ago. Why did he say that?
My bad.
Why did he say that?
They sent him over on an excursion to Japan to get some wrestling skills in. He found a tag team partner that he enjoyed working with and brought him back over to NXT. And now they have put together a nice tag team unit.
There you go. So you get it. Yeah, you got it.
My apologies. I don't know the guy. I don't remember the guy's name. But he's pretty interesting. Has a Noah vibe to him a little bit. R-Truth. What? Alexa Bliss. It's Christmas. 12 out of 25 on the Alexa Bliss. Io Sky 58 out of 99. Kari Sane. The wrestling company, Pro Wrestling Noah. 22 out of 75. Braun Strowman. Brutus Creed 22 out of 99. Otis. Jimmy Uso on the auto. Followed by Hank Walker on the auto. All right. And Lyra Valkyria, 2 out of 2. Women's division insert. Heard me talking about her. Said, I'm not trash. So Ruka, 74 out of 75. And Bret the Hitman Hart. It's just not a lot of substance there, fam. She's good in the ring. Good wrestler, good worker. Nobody cares about your character, my G.
They should let her tap into some of the spooky stuff.
Does she do spooky stuff?
She's also kind of like the supernatural thing.
Yeah, but
the ravens and everything.
But she sells it as like inspirational more so than some Sting type of Brandon Lee type of thing.
Wait, she should just be Sting. She should be gross.
She should be. If we don't care about what you got to say now, we definitely not gonna care about what you got to say when you don't talk. Yeah, after she loses the IC belt.
No.
She just hangs out.
About to seek and destroy.
She just hangs out. She just broods over the fact that she lost the belt to Zoe Stark.
Yeah, make the storyline the new NWO.
That's crazy.
Who would Lex Luger be in this situation? Who does Lyra Valkyria like that, Steve? Tatum Paxley? Tatum Paxley's as Lex Luger?
Tatum Paxley is good, though.
She's jacked, though, like Lex is. Like,
Tatum Paxley?
Bro, she's low-key jacked.
Really?
Yes.
I can see Izzy Dame or...
Izzy Dame?
No, not Izzy.
Izzy Dame?
You think that's what that's the play?
That's what I like to say.
I'm about to say, that's wild. She's with Sean Spears now. So, I mean, they could probably try that. Mick Foley. Josh Briggs, 68 out of 75. Io Sky, 17 out of 50. Piper Nevin, 98 out of 99. Cody Rhodes. Shotzi, 6 out of 50. Josh Briggs again, 25 out of 99. Chelsea Green, 16 out of 50 on an auto.
No.
Tavion Heights on the auto. Have yourself a break, young man. Lola Vice, 25 out of 75. And a nice little helix. Oh, the badass.
Nice.
Braun Breaker. Followed by Xavier Woods. Where the dogs at? Where the dogs at? That'd be hilarious to watch Braun Breaker just spear the hell out of you.
Have you seen him spear Aisha Speed?
He watched it.
Yeah.
He watched it.
Like that.
I would truck him.
You would what?
I would truck him.
You would duck him? I can see that. I can see you definitely duck him.
Stick?
You definitely want a truck. That's crazy. You actually used to play. You actually used to do that on the football field.
I see Tyler Ryan's got glasses on. How's your NFL career? Yeah, bum ass Ravens. Couldn't even make it there.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to see you and Braun Breaker in the Oklahoma drill. That's what I want to see.
You see those videos of the parents facing the kids in the Oklahoma drill?
Yes.
Yeah.
One dude smoked his mom.
Yeah.
Crazy, bro. He smacked moms for all the oatmeal breakfasts that she forced them to have.
Why did they do moms? Like that's just like.
Cause that, you know, was who was in the house. That's who was at the crib at the time. EO Sky. That would be hilarious to see. Seth don't even know what you look like. And then he still say that'd be hilarious to see. Seth's never met you in real life and still thinks it'd be funny to see Braun Breaker just smoke you on a football field.
I'll run them over.
With what? With your automobile? You got Kama Mustafa?
There'd be some devastation. Determination.
Oh, him ducking? Yeah, that'd be funny. Stevie Turner. Camacho, 21 out of 25. Braun Strowman, 57 out of 99. Luke Gallows, freshly fired. Cruz Del Toro needs to be fired, 59 out of 75. Berto, 35 out of 50. Otis, 62 out of 9, Niner. Typhoon on the auto, 5 out of 10. Yay. And Akira Tozawa. Put on a nice match with Gunther. Big John Studd, 121 out of 125. And Bailey, 11 out of 75.
I just think
Freshly
it's so
fired
funny
Blair Davenport.
that there's such a massive chunk of WWE fans who does not know that Akira Tozawa was at one point like the best wrestler in the world.
Yeah.
Because that's just not how he's booked, obviously.
Yeah.
But man, that dude was unbelievable.
It's like, man, I gotta, but you know, the bills don't stop billing. I gotta get these checks, though.
He's some sort of Okada syndrome where it's like born to be, or want to be a comedy wrestler, born to be one of the greatest wrestlers ever. It's like,
Yeah.
tough.
At least Okada had an opportunity. Like, they still push him or book him legit, though. You know what I mean? Tozawa was like it's all comedy. It's all comedy.
He's just too funny for his own good.
Maybe so. You think that was the Taka Michinoku problem, too?
Indeed.
I hated that so bad, bro.
I think the better comp for
Yeah, Benjamin is a rock to
Rocket is Tajiri.
175.
Tajiri did not get a shot in the Fed
No, not a legit one.
because he is naturally just too funny.
You got the ECW joint.
Dude, he was
Him and Rhino.
super crazy.
Yeah, they asked some matches, bro. They asked some matches for sure.
Tajiri's so sick.
Yeah, when they gave him his Muda role. You think if they could redo, I would love to see some of those wrestlers from yesteryear under the Trips regime and see what they do with them. Rhino for
It's
sure.
really just like, I want all the ECW guys in Triple H. I want Rob, Mike Awesome,
Awesome for sure. If they could clean Mike Awesome up, like get him off, you know.
Masato Tanaka, Tajiri.
Yeah, Tanaka with like Tanaka and Gunther. Ooh,
Oh my god.
filthy,
Oh my god.
filthy. We got a red coming up,
Ooh.
and that belongs to we'll wait. Lyra Valkyria, 91 out of 99. JC Jane, Kari Sane, 54 out of 75. JJ Dolan, 40 out of 50. Giovanni Vinci with the double dip on the autos.
Ooh, okay. Little help.
Ariana Grace on the auto.
2 out of 5, so that's not too bad.
Maurice, 45 out of 125. Gold, Terry Bollea, 45 out of 50 on the Hulk Hogan. And Rikishi on the silver. Luca Crucifino is hiding a red. Who would be? They got to find something for him to do that's not useless. Because that young man is terrible right now. They got to keep him in tornado tags because regular tags are just, it's a lot. It's a lot for him. So tornado tags it is. And that's all Stacks. Stacks Lorenzo holding it down. That kid's talented, bro. Once they figure out how they're going to move this story forward and we get a Stack showcase. Yeah, he's a good wrestler. Good wrestler, good character work. Hey, forget about it. Luca Cristofino says the red is... that's probably Nia Jax. Nope. No, that might be Rizzo, actually. Or Lo. No, I don't know.
No way.
It's a female.
Might be Nia.
No, it's not Nia. It's not straight on enough. It's not. Is that Lola? It might be Lola.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Why don't you just show it?
Lola Vice.
Very nice.
Called it. 2 out of 5. Lola
First try.
Vice.
First attempt. First guess.
Just the forehead. Gave it away. No, I'm just breaking this product too much. Card recognition. High level.
Or recognize real.
Facts. And I really recognize these cards. Alright, last pack. Then we'll do our random for our headshots and our family tree cards. And we will send you fine folks on your way after the no cap recap. Solo Sikoa, 56 out of 99. Luke Gallows, freshly fired, 66 out of 75. Riley Osborne, 17 out of 25. Duke Hudson, freshly fired, 5 out of 99. Joe Coffey, down in NXT 2.0. Zoe Stark on the auto, followed by Sean Spears, 5 out of 50 on a gold auto. Roddy Piper, 12 out of 75. Drew McIntyre, 74 out of 125. And Omos on the silver. Nice paradigm with Drew. Question for you, Diamond Hands.
For me?
Yes, you. Next up in the Seth Punk saga. Seth and Drew. As Seth continues to creep over to this heel story arc. Seth and Drew become Rated RKO 2.0.
Huh. You know, I don't mind that.
During Punk's next year run.
I still think there's just too much hate in both of their hearts for each other.
For each other?
Yeah, those two still hate each other.
Okay. I think it's, yeah, I agree with that.
Even more so than, enemy of my enemy is my friend type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, those two should always kind of be on side with each other.
Do you think they put that, like, for whatever the short term is, we'll put this aside because we got to get rid of this dude. Because clearly they were both obsessed with him tonight, and that's what cost them. You know what I mean?
I think they're both too consumed with this hate.
Right.
Even think about teaming up with each other. Because they want to be the ones to do it by themselves.
Fair. Okay. Big talk. Alright, we got some randomizing to do for the family tree cards, I do believe. Yeah, we do. So, yep. And we also have our headshots. Let's set up the random. Time for the randomizer. Glad you guys had a good time. Thank you for joining us. We're going to roll our dice. Let's see, Batista, Trips, Randy. Whoops. Alright. Roll our fresh dice. We're going to take our eBay folks on the Skycam. Fresh set of dice going. Got to be greater than 5. That is 9, so that qualifies. For our family tree cards, wrestler on the left or the right, depending on which name or depending on which word is on top, will receive the card. So 9 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So the wrestlers on the left, unless we have duplicates, will receive those cards. And for our headshots, Batista, Triple H, and Randy Orton, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and good luck, 9. The man that returned for greatness this evening, Randall Keith Orton, is who that headshots card will go to. Shout out to the Randy spot. Well done. Alright. Back at it. No cap recap. Here are our hits. 2-2-4-9er. Akam. Javier Bernal. Roxanne Perez, The Miz, Nia Jax, Nikki Cross, Braun Strowman, and Sol Ruka. 2-1-99. Yeah, we'll no, next week is Sapphire, right?
Sapphire.
Next week is Sapphire, Brian. To 199, Lucian Price, Nick Aldis, Santos Escobar, Ariana Grace. Yeah, Jump, so you got the family tree, Bray. Kathy Kelly, Huskus, Zoe Stark, Razar, Elton Prince, Bianca Belair, Riley Osborne, Julius Creed, Zoe Stark, Kevin Nash, Ava, and Mr. Stone. You got Randy for MVP? Well, the headshots in the variation. I can see that. 2-1-75. CM Punk, Dakota Kai, Carmella, The Miz on the auto, Bronco Nima, LA Knight auto, Tori Wilson auto, Maurice, Chad Gable, The Rock, Andrade on the auto, Asuka and Drew McIntyre. 2-1-5-0. Rhea Ripley on the auto, Ava, Elektra Lopez, Jey Uso, Honky Tonk Man on the auto, Carmen Petrovich, Kevin Nash, Undertaker on the auto, and that's a sick Hall of Fame auto. Randy Orton, Naomi, Nikita Lyons on the Future Stars auto, Brutus Beefcake, Johnny Gargano auto, Noam Dar, Bam Bam Bigelow, Dexter Lumis, Gunther, Shawn Spears auto of Shinsuke Nakamura, Randy Orton, Mick Foley, and Carmelo Hayes wrote on that card as well. 2-1-25. Oh, he did have a redemption. Look at Brian keeping notes. Drew McIntyre, Maurice, Big John Studd, Greg Valentine, Wendy Cho, Adriana Rizzo, Jey Uso, Superstar Billy Graham, Drew McIntyre, Lita, and Jimmy Hart, all to 125. Our base autos before we get into the under hundreds. Zoe Stark, Ariana Grace, Giovanni Vinci, Akira Tozawa, Tavion Heights, Jimmy Uso, Hank Walker, Apollo Crews, Julius Creed, Redemption of Alexa Bliss, Andre Chase, Montez Ford, Johnny Gargano, Ludwig Kaiser, Brutus Creed, Carmelo Hayes, Tatanka, Jacob Fatu, Kevin Nash, Io Sky, Redemption of Randy Orton, and Lita. Those are our base autos, or not numbered autos. To 99, That's crazy. Sol Sikoa, Duke Hudson, Lyra Valkyria, Braun Strowman, Otis, Piper Nevin, Josh Briggs, Io Sky, Brutus Creed. Well, I mean, we just out of effect. Never mind. Kevin Owens, Raquel Rodriguez, Ariana Grace, Kathy Kelly, Izzy Dame, Katana Chance, Pete Dunne. She could have took the last week or the last few days. Deion Lennox, Sol Ruka, The Miz, Jada Parker, Nick Aldis, Ren Sinclair, Ivar, Cowboy Bob Orton, Lita, Oro Mensah, Trish Stratus, Oba Femi, and Charlotte Flair. To 75, Roddy Piper, Luke Gallows, Kari Sane, Cruz del Toro, Bailey, Josh Briggs, Lola Vice, Braun Strowman, Sol Ruka, Lyra Valkyria, Shotzi, Ridge Holland, Omos, Tiffany Stratton, Dexter Lumis, Dragon Lee, Sheamus, Lita, Scarlett, Cody Rhodes, Michin, Tavion Heights, Nikita Lyons, and Luca Crusafino. Our hits to 50. Gold Gang. Sean Spears on an auto. Gigi Dolan, Hulk Hogan, Berto, Io Sky, Shotzi, Chelsea Green auto, Tavion Heights, Josh Briggs on the auto, Dirty Dom Mysterio, Brutus Beefcake, Adriana Rizzo signed that one, Bobby the Brain, Cody Rhodes, Chelsea Green, Rhea Ripley, Tori Wilson, Giovanni Vinci on the auto, Bronson Reed, Bobby the Brain Heenan, Bret Hart, Redemption of Sami Zayn, Captain Lou Albano, Greg Valentine on an auto, Redemption of Cora Jade, and Seth Rollins on a gold Slammy. Our hits to 37, Carl Anderson, Sheamus, Carl Anderson yet again, and Grayson Waller. Those are still cage inserts. Hits to 25, Riley Osborne, Camacho, Alexa Bliss, Santos Escobar, Ilya Dragunov, AJ Styles, Tatum Paxley on the auto, Thea Hell on the auto, Lexus King, and Nikki Cross. Our hits to 10, Typhoon on an auto, Adriana Rizzo, Kid Wilson, Sean Spears, Kurt Angle, Redemption of AJ Styles, and Montez Ford. Our hits to 5, Lola Vice, Tavion Heights, IRS on an auto, and Dakota Kai on an auto as well. I think we pulled damn near 60% of those. I want to say that's my third Dakota Red auto.
Oh, is that? I'm gonna do it.
Number to 2, Lyra Valkyria and Duke Hudson. We got a couple Frozen Fractors, Deion Lennox and Javier Bernal.
I was playing Madden the other day, and I saw some dude get drafted that his name is Dakota. It's like it's in the game.
Variation of Randy Orton. Helixes,
So you could be
Braun Breaker, and Kevin Owens.
Respect.
Headshots, Bautista, Triple H, and Randy Orton. This will go to the Randy Orton spot. And our lowest number card of the break, Uno de Uno. The original, one of the OGs, Superstar William Graham on a 1-1. Very nice. All right, that is our break. Thank you guys for joining us. Happy EC Day to you all. And we will see you next time around. Have a good night.